A very good morning to all our Sports Today family members. It's just going to be now 3 hours away now. 3 hours away, we will come to know our squad for the 5 Test tour of England. It is a new start and it is going to be a really important press conference that you're going to see. 1:30 p.m. IST approximately is when the press conference is going to happen. So hopefully by that time we come to know what is the 5 Test squad that is going to be assembled on June 20th. So today is that day. There is going to be a live build-up from 12:30 onwards. We at Sports Today, once the squad is announced at 1:30 p.m., hopefully at 1:30 p.m. IST, we will be bringing you all the latest updates because there is going to be a lot of talking points. Talking point number one, the appointment of a new captain. Who is it going to be? Most likely, Shubman Gill is going to become your Test captain. And then after that, when you look at it, you are going to see Rishabh Pant or KL Rahul become the vice captain. Now, Jasprit Bumrah has ruled himself out of contention because you're not sure whether he'll play all the matches in England. So that is why, as a captain, you need to play in all the matches. You need to play in most of the formats. KL Rahul, Rishabh Pant and Shubman Gill fit that category. So at this point in time, I think we will see some kind of development with Shubman Gill being the captain. That is talking point number one. I don't think there'll be any major surprises when it comes to the captaincy part of it because Shubman Gill at this stage really deserves the captaincy bid at this point in time. Now, as far as other members are concerned, this is the first time you're going to play a series without Rohit and Virat. It's the retirement of these two people, and that is why when you see who are going to be the replacements, there is talk of Sai Sudarshan. Sai Sudarshan might be there in the broader scheme of things when you look at it. So Sai Sudarshan will be there. You could see Karun Nair in there. There is reports though. There are two reports coming in that perhaps two individuals won't make it to the India squad. Shreyas Iyer and you look at it, Mohammad Shami. There is a report at this point. Shreyas Iyer at this point in time, they are okay with him playing flamboyant strokes. He seems to have made a recovery. Ranji season was also excellent for him. But at this point in time, the selectors are not fully convinced that maybe he will be back in the scheme of things. So that is why they are not convinced about his test stroke play. So that's why he may not feature. Shreyas Iyer may not feature in the England tour. There is also doubts over Mohammad Shami. Mohammad Shami, his rhythm, his pace, maybe you can have workload management for Mohammad Shami, but at this point in time, does he really fit in? Because you got Prasidh Krishna, you got Mohammad Siraj, you got Jasprit Bumrah, you potentially have a Shardul Thakur. These are the four paces. How do you then manage at this point in time? So that is why Mohammad Shami, looking at the rhythm, looking at the pace that he's got, it's probably not happening. So that is why Mohammad Shami probably might not make it. Probably. But we don't know at this point in time. So anything can happen when it comes to this. But Sai Sudarshan, definitely people are thinking maybe he will come into the squad. Then Sarfaraz Khan, maybe that is the indication. What will be the other team members that we do not know? Because Akshar Patel has not been included in the A squad. So if he's not included in the A squad, does it mean that he's going to be there for the Test tour? Very highly unlikely. Sarfaraz Khan, he will be looking to ensure that he makes a comeback because remember, he's not played ever since the BGT. BGT, he was in the squad but didn't get a single game. Then he had to work on his fitness, he had to work on his weight, and he had to work on his consistency. Yes, you don't get a longer rope in that sense. So Devdutt Padikkal also might not be in the fray of things when you look at it. Devdutt Padikkal, remember, has got a hamstring injury. So there are going to be plenty of talking points when you look at it, because now you will see the retirement of Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma, how India is going to step into the unknown. England is also a new team. England, when you look at it, barring Root, everybody else, they are trying for places at this stage. So England is a new team, India is a new team. It is the start of a new cycle altogether. It's a new era for India. It's the start of a new cycle for England. They have played a test against Zimbabwe. If you look at it, England are doing well against Zimbabwe. But we all know Zimbabwe, test quality wise, are not going to be that challenging in that sense. So yes, India, the main thing is you have to ensure that you pick the right squad. And whether they will pick the right squad, at 1:30 p.m. IST, the press conference will happen. After that press conference, it is going to be really, really important. So let's see how that happens. Now, as far as the IPL 2025 playoff race is concerned, yesterday RCB squandered a chance. GT kind of squandered a chance, but they have now gotten a lifeline. Because barring Punjab Kings, everybody else has only one game remaining. So this is the permutation and combination when you look at it. Top two race is still wide open. Today, Punjab Kings take on Delhi Capitals. If Punjab Kings beat the Delhi Capitals, then they have got one step almost confirmed in the top two. Because they'll be on 19. Mumbai can't get to 19 or 20. So that's why they'll finish on 18. So that's one done. If they win their next game against Mumbai Indians, then they will finish also on 21 points. So that's why 21. If GT win their next game against CSK, then 21 and 20, PBKS and GT are going to be the top two. RCB then will have to settle for the third and fourth spot, and they will be ruining that loss that they have had against Sunrisers Hyderabad. Many people are saying, oh, it's okay. Luckily, we got it here. We didn't get it in the eliminator. But I'm sorry. If you suffer a loss just before the playoffs, it kind of puts you in a very middling situation. So that is why this is going to be a very, very problematic situation now. Today, it is PBKS versus DC. Then GT CSK will happen on Sunday, followed by SRH KKR in the night game. So that is the way we are looking at it. Then you've got MI PBKS, and then you have got LSG versus RCB, the final league game at this point in time. So yes, that is going to be very important. There is also one more major event that is coming up, which is the Malaysia Masters 500. It is going to be Kidambi Srikanth. He'll be in action. Kidambi, remember, is the only Indian in the fray. So that's why this is going to happen. Abhishek Rawat, again, why do you keep on repeating the same thing? At what time PC will happen, sir? At 1:30 or later? Approximately, according to the BCCI press release, it is going to be 1:30 p.m. Approximately. We don't know. In the Champions Trophy, the PC was delayed by hours. And that is why if you never have to say anything about Indian timing. India is not punctual in most aspects in that sense. So England team is also new. Raj Das Gupta saying yes. Biresh Shubman Gill is okay choice for captaincy, but I hope they make Jaiswal as VC, because making Pant or KL as VC might not be great for long term and end like Virat, Rahane, Rohit captaincy saga. I mean, see, you're caught between a new era. What's going to happen at this point, we don't know at this stage. When will Birja Prasad Pati say, when will BCCI announce T20 World Cup 2026 fixtures? ECB has announced the dates and stadiums of Women's T20 World Cup 2026, which is 5 months away after means World Cup. Does BCCI do delay? Birja Prasad, it is happening in February, March. You might see the announcement in November or December. India and the host nations, whenever the stadiums and all play cricket 12 months in a year. So preparation wise, it won't take that much of time. England, on the other hand, don't play 12 months in a year. So that's why 5 months to go, they have announced. But here you still have more than 10 months to go. February, March. So that's why Raj Das Gupta against Zimbabwe, they are playing now not very good. They are playing as only in home against the Zim side. They are managing, but against India, it will be competitive. Indeed, it will be competitive. Ambarjeet Singha is saying, Ravindra Jadeja should be dropped from test squad in place. Akshar Patel should be named in squad with Kuldeep in spin department. See, Akshar is not even picked in the A team. So how is he going to be picked in the squad? Maybe it might happen. It could happen. Let's see how it goes. Back up to Ravindra Jadeja will be Akshar Patel. Raj Das Gupta. Nitish Reddy not playing well. Don't know what he'll be, what he will do. Maybe he perform like he did in BGT. IPL not a good performance last year, but in tests he may perform well. Yeah, it could happen. It could happen. Raj Das Gupta. Will India travel to Bangladesh, or that series will be cancelled? At this point in time, we have no clue. There is political turmoil in Bangladesh. There is going to be a lot of issues. I think you will go ahead with the tour. Biresh Suman. Personally, I'll keep Kuldeep in the 11 because England are boundary addicts and they struggle versus spin. Lion did great in 2023 Ashes. He got injured and Australia lost 2 out of the 3 matches. See again, Kuldeep, Jadeja, how will they perform against them? We really don't know. So let's see how it goes. Few hours to go. Austin Kuna. Few hours to go. The most undeserving Test captaincy announcement in Indian cricket in this century. Oh, come on, yaar. That's very harsh. See, somewhere down the line, you have to announce something. It has to be the start of a new cycle. What to do? Sure. Are you going to play with Rishabh Pant as the captain, looking at how he's performing in all the other things? Rishabh Pant at this point in time doesn't have the management backing. Are you going to go back to KL Rahul, who's been inconsistent? No. So that is why it will be Shubman Gill. Yashasvi Jaiswal too young, but then he's harboring leadership ambitions. You want to take a punt on that? You can take a punt on that. There's no problem in it. Then Birija Prasad, who according to you will win WTC final, forgetting Australian team past performance, and Marnus Smith, Khwaja Stark recent form is very bad. Birija Prasad Smith form is bad? Not really. Khwaja, I think you forgot the Sri Lanka series. Smith, Khwaja were in great form. Stark is also in decentish form. Only Marnus Labuschagne is a concern. So that's why it's going to be very, very important. Kuldeep Sharan. Why everyone saying give time to test team? They're new in test. Only Kohli retire, all are same. Rohit just played test for 4 years. Ashwin never played in Sena, so it's almost the same team. Impact, the presence of somebody in the dressing room, that is also a big difference, Kuldeep Sharan. That doesn't travel in that sense. So yes, if test captaincy has to be decided on basis of IPL, then Pant has 4-0 win record against Gill in IPL. But again, you're caught between a rock and a hard place. Irshad is also, how can Gill deserve the captaincy? Then who is the right captain? Please tell me who is the right captain. Under Rohit Sharma, you did okay at home, but you didn't do well away. You didn't do well even at home for that matter. Under Virat Kohli, you had a dominance at home. You did do well overseas as well, but only in Australia. In England, okay, you did okay in England. You didn't do well in New Zealand, you didn't do well in South Africa. So, India and their captains, the selection, I am sorry, there needs to be a lot more introspection, and the selectors are the people who will do it. So that is why it is going to be really, really important. Then why does Rishabh bat at number 5, Birija Prasad? All successful teams like New Zealand and Australia who play a specialist batter at number 5 who averages 45 or 50. Rishabh should bat at 6. That's the choice he has. Abhishek, will India go with swing bowler or hit the deck in England because pitches are flat but overhead condition will be conducive for seam and swinging bowlers as well. It will be in June. Perhaps you may go with a swing bowler. There's Shardul Thakur. Siraj is a swing bowler. Prasidh is hit then deck. Jasprit can do both. So yeah, you will have a combination of all. So that is why when you look at it, this is going to be a very, very vital test match squad announcement. So that is why you'll see what is going to be the thing. It is a new era for Indian cricket. Virat Kohli, Rohit Sharma retirement. It's going to be the start of a new cycle, new era. Let's see how that pans out. So at 1:30 p.m. IST, we'll be bringing you all the latest updates from Sports Today. Tap that bell icon so that when we go live, and don't forget, we are on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram as well. Bye-bye. And Devashish Josh, last question. How key is the weather this time? It is early summer this time. Yeah, I mean, weather, it'll be the key. There'll be overhead conditions, but the wickets will be flat. So let's see how that pans out. So bye-bye. See you soon.